Let's take a brief look at Senegal's colonial history. Colonial trading posts first appeared there in the 15th century, after it was discovered by a Venetian navigator, Cadamosto. It didn't take long at all for a slave trade to be established from these Senegalese posts.
By the 17th century, Britain and France had both taken interest in the two rivers in the regions. In 1638, the French set up the first trading post at the mouth of the river.
2 centuries later, the French reclaimed the territory from the English in 1817. The French tried establishing an agricultural colony focused on cotton and indigo, but this failed for numerous reasons.
The French set over a man called Louis Faidherbe to act as colony governor. He suppressed customs of local Moorish tribes, which were partially responsible for the agricultural failure of the colony.
As we look into the French model of control in Senegal, we'll use the French rule in Senegal to define a couple of key terms that will help you understand the following segment. Firstly, we have assimilation. An example of assimilation would be that the Senegalese people became French, at least to a certain extent, as they had adopted the French culture from their time as a colony.
Now, direct rule is where a province is controlled by a centralized government. An example of this would be Louis Faidherbe being sent to Senegal to establish a direct rule as colony governor. With the French model of control in Senegal, it relied on indigenous personnel in the system of administration, with the intention of helping trade to prosper. Alongside this, the French encouraged business with local African businessmen as well. Finally, the French also recruited the 1st Battalion of Senegalese troops. The French colonial rule over Senegal had a multitude of positive and negative impacts on Africans in Senegal.
To begin with, the French rule in Senegal ended up being embraced by the Senegalese people. Nowadays, children in Senegalese schools learn French, and the language has become a method of communication between countries in West Africa. Senegalese citizens also have easy access to France, with many students going to Paris for their studies. Also, since the late 19th century, men in the 4 main cities in Senegal are considered French citizens. Africans, particularly Senegalese, have had more of an impact on French politics as well, acting in influential positions such as Secretaries of State.
However, not everything that resulted from French colonialism was beneficial to the Senegalese people. The French exploited the local population of both males and females for forced labor. These people became slaves in their own country, as the French used them for acquiring local resources such as rubber, oil, diamond, and coal. Also, the French forced many of the locals to convert to Christianity, as it was dangerous and risky to practice Islam.